Hey everyone, it's Melissa with Leo Signature Realty, and I am here to discuss with you some first-time home buyer tips. And there's my little buddy, Gus. Always needs to be right next to me. So the first tip that I have for you today is to save. Well, first of all, you should be saving all the time, in my opinion, but if you are going to buy a home, please start saving. There are things like closing costs and homeowners insurance and many other things that you don't even realize until you really get into the process. So just start saving, because the more you have saved, then the less stress it will be when you realize that it's not just, $200,000 to buy a home. It is a lot of closing costs and things. The second thing I have for you today is to think about improving your credit score. So you can figure out your credit score by, there's tons of websites you can go to, but I would say the best way to look at your credit, or the best person to look at your credit, would be a mortgage broker. So if you don't have one, then I have someone that I use. Feel free to message me. I would love to share his name with you. And he is amazing and will talk you through every step of the process of getting your first mortgage. And once you get your credit score, there's some things that you can do to improve it. First of all, pay off your debt. Any credit card debt that you have, it is a good idea to try to get that down. Second of all, do not purchase any huge purchases if you are planning on buying a home soon. So for example, don't go out and purchase a $40,000 car right before you want to buy a $200,000 home. Unless, of course, you have the cash. But if you're gonna get a mortgage, I wouldn't suggest doing that. So start saving and then check your credit score. While you are talking to your mortgage broker about your credit score, you should while you're talking to your mortgage broker about your credit score, what you should do is talk to them about what you can afford. Talk about your income. Give them all the things that they need to calculate what you could be approved for and what you can afford and feel comfortable spending each month on a house. That includes homeowners insurance and all those things. So don't forget, I wouldn't suggest that you would want to become what they would call house poor, like getting a house that's kind of, over your budget. You might qualify for it, but you don't want to just own a house. You want to have extra money for other things. So that is the third tip. Figure out what you can afford. Fourth thing is, while you're talking to that mortgage guy, get a pre-approval, because we cannot go under contract for a house, which means that no one can accept your offer without a pre-approval, or no one will accept your offer without a pre-approval. So get that pre-approval from your lender once you know what you can afford and they run your numbers and help you out to figure out what makes the best sense for you. Next thing is to decide your preferences. So, some people like urban living, some people like suburban, some people like rural. Decide where you want your home. If there's more than one spot that you're considering, of course that is fine. We can set up searches that go over more than one spot, but you want to think about where your home is and what neighborhood you like. You want to think about the style of homes, and then not just where it is, but then also what's included. Is a backyard with a fence, is that a must? Is an attached garage a must? Do you want it to be a 2-car garage? Do you want 3 bedrooms? Do you want 1 bath? What do you want? Do you want at least 3 bedrooms? And start writing those things down and checking so that you can check off as you're going. The next thing is to choose your realtor and begin your process. So thank you, and I hope to work with you soon.